During America's bicentennial year, we invited some people to come to the party in Philadelphia and see the sights of our town. Just a few friends and neighbors, like the Queen of England, the King of Sweden, the President of France, oh, and our own President, Gerald R. Ford. Well, we had such a good time throwing open our doors to the world that we're keeping the party going night and day, all year round. So come on over and find Philadelphia for yourself. Find the excitement. Find the unusual. Find the traditional. Find the far out. Find the familiar. Find the unexpected. Find the Philadelphia that fits right into your fun. Because Philadelphia is a super city that's really a find. Find your way to the top of City Hall and share William Penn's view of the city he founded 300 years ago. Find your way down Broad Street to the Academy of Music, quiet and proper on the outside, and filled to the brim with the glorious music of the Philadelphia Orchestra. Their music spins out into the night at free concerts during the summer at Robin Hood Del West. When the mummers take over Broad Street on New Year's Day, everyone wants to get into the act. Swirling and twirling and strutting to the special mummer string band music. Find them at free concerts outdoors during the summer, and find them at their very own Mummers Museum, where you can learn to do the mummer strut yourself. Museums are among the richest finds of all in Philadelphia. One of the richest of all is the Philadelphia Museum of Art, where 100,000 works of art from the world's great masters are gathered, including a magnificent array of paintings, sculpture, furniture, and American art of the past 3 centuries. The Academy of Natural Sciences, where a real dinosaur skeleton stalks the halls that are filled with an unrivaled collection of creatures and objects. And the Franklin Institute, where science becomes a learning game for youngsters and adults, where you can climb aboard a 707 jet that came out of the sky and plunked itself down in the museum's backyard. Hop on our cultural loop bus at the tourist center, where you can pick up maps and find out what's going on around town. The tourist center is also the spot to climb aboard our nostalgic open-air Fairmount Park trolley bus that toodles its way up the parkway and into Philadelphia's extraordinary 8,000-acre Fairmount Park. 5 times as big as New York Central Park, it was the site of America's 1876 Centennial Exposition, still recalled to memory by elegant Memorial Hall. Traveling on our Victorian trolley bus, your $1 round-trip ticket gives you a discount on admission to the historic mansions of Fairmount Park, the original estates of prominent 18th century Philadelphians, still on their original lands and furnished with authentic antiques. And of course, Philadelphia is the place to find championship professional sports excitement. All of it centered at a 3-part sports complex unparalleled anywhere in the world. Ready for a little action? Here comes the drive for the pennant Phillies baseball team. The ready-to-fly-again Eagles football squad. The Stanley Cup winning ice hockey of the Flyers, and the slam-dunking incredible basketball of the 76ers. Find some shopping action at Head House Square, the colonial open-air marketplace that's a summer home for young artists displaying contemporary crafts. Next to it, you'll find Newmarket, an up and down, in and out shopping fantasia, complete with kites, cafes, candy, and cascading water. Down from Newmarket, you'll find yourself at Penn's Landing, the very spot where William Penn landed in the New World in 1682. Now, an East Coast Embarcadero with an international sculpture garden that serves as an open-air stage setting for free musical and dance performances throughout the summer. Nautical history comes alive at Penn's Landing with tall ships, submarines, ferry boats, steam yachts, and battleships like the USS Olympia, Admiral Dewey's flagship at Manila Bay. Follow Benjamin Franklin's footsteps. Walk back into the history that still lives in the very same buildings, streets, and squares where our country's destiny took root. In the most historic square mile in America, you'll find Carpenter's Hall, the meeting place of the First Continental Congress in 1774. Old First City Tavern, where the delegates to that historic assembly found food, drink, and lodging. Franklin Court, Ben Franklin's print shop and home, recreated from 18th century records and documents. The Betsy Ross House, where the first American flag was made. And Elfreth's Alley, the oldest residential street in the nation whose original homes are still occupied by working Philadelphians. Starting at the National Visitor Center, it's an easy walk to a group of new and exciting museums where you can find the American people's heritage. At the Afro-American Historical and Cultural Museum, at the American Jewish History Museum, and at the Extraordinary Living History Center, where sight and sound capture America's past and future, where the great American experience unrolls its story across the biggest movie screen in the world. Come to where it all began. To the rooms where the first House of Representatives and the first Senate of the United States Congress met and debated. To Independence Hall, and to this assembly room where our forefathers signed the Declaration of Independence and framed the Constitution of the United States. Follow the millions of Americans and the people of the world who have heard the pealing of the Liberty Bell in their hearts. Come and touch the Liberty Bell. The cherished bell that rang out the great tidings of independence that hot July day in 1776. It happened right here in 1776. And 1776 happens again as a musical drama every summer night on Independence Mall. You're invited to be in that audience because it's free. A gift to all from the city of Philadelphia. Just one of the multitude of free summer excitements you'll find in our town. From puppet shows and children's theater, to fife and drum corps mustering on the green, to young performers belting out the songs and dances of our country and the world, and free Parkway concerts with top-name performers playing to an audience relaxing on the Art Museum steps. Do you love a party? Well, we do. We party right out in the street. We took the Easter parade and made it into an Easter extravaganza with fashion shows, frolics, and fun in the sun. On Italian Market Sunday, our fantastico Italian market turns into a high-spirited open-air festa. And Old City Sunday is a day to stroll through the historic area and enjoy the past served up with music, food, and just good times. We ring all our bells in Philadelphia for Freedom Week. 7 days of free star-spangled outdoor entertainment for the entire family. Mummers in the summer parading at twilight. The cultural heritage of America showing off in dance and music and sports and songs. Sights and sounds of talented Philadelphians. Nostalgia for the gentle amusements of a century ago, including the great balloon races. And teenagers singing and dancing a salute to the Stars and Stripes forever. Freedom Week bursts with fireworks every night, and then pulls out all the stops on Independence Day, the glorious 4th of July, when the world's attention focuses on Philadelphia, when the world hears the words of the Declaration of Independence sound anew. All this and more is what you'll find when you find Philadelphia. Philadelphia, the great American experience that's really a find.